back to this week's video from the Veg Grower podcast. And yeah, I've had a really productive weekend. I'm feeling really good at last. I'm in the potting shed at the moment, and I'm just about to pot on these Brussels sprouts because they need to go on. I think they're getting a bit hot in here as well, so I need to go somewhere a bit cooler to grow, and they'll be planted into these ready for that. So while I do that, I'm going to show you a little clip I done of something just behind here with my one of my blueberry bushes. So I'll show that, and I'll come back and show you what seeds I'm sowing. Right, so now I want to pot this blueberry bush into here. I've had this a few years now. I don't think this one's ever fruited, but it needs to go in a bigger pot anyway, so hopefully it'll fruit this year. So here I've got some ericaceous compost, which we put in the bottom like this. Ericaceous is for acidic loving plants, which blueberries is learned over the years. Especially thank you to my new subscribers. Come out pretty easily. Thank you very much. Yeah. Just feel the sides of it. I don't think I've shown much of this area we're in at the moment on any of the latest videos. It's where I have all my fruit bushes and things at home growing. A bit congested at the moment. I mean, I've got lots of trees, lots of bushes and what have you, and I'm thinking they don't all need to be here in some ways. I'm thinking I might move some of them down the allotment. But anyway, let's get all this loaded. We shall see if we get the blueberry from this one this year. It'd be good if we do, because otherwise it's going to end up throwing away this bush. Not a huge problem, I've got 3 other ones. There we go, that'll do. And then we'll give that a good watering with rainwater, which is all I really use anyway. Yeah, so that's the blueberry potted up at last. It's been annoying me for a while actually, so I've just really kind of got on and done it. Had a large enough pot for it, and I'm hoping that one's going to then fruit. It's very important with those to use ericaceous compost. Not that I need to tell everyone that's growing blueberries that, but just to reiterate anyway. So I'll show you quickly what seeds I'm going to be sowing now before I take you down the allotment. So I'm going to sow these okra. I tried growing these last year and wasn't very successful with them. I'm going to try again, and I'm just going to do the whole lot I have there. These cucumber gherkins, because I like gherkins. The wife does as well, more importantly, so it keeps her happy, so I don't get in trouble. And then these vine tomatoes, old German organic, that came from Seedy Sunday from Laura J. Pottinger. So she says to keep in touch, so I'll be doing that, and we'll go from there. So I'll take down the allotment now and show you what I've done, and I'll come back after that and we'll close off. Okay, well please excuse the sun, I kind of recorded this a long time, but spent most of today trying to de-weed this raspberry bed. Now, you saw a couple of clips I just put up, and yeah, I've basically been on my hands and knees pulling out weeds and using my weeder. Only on the autumn, which is down towards the front here at the moment. Next time I will be doing these ones towards the back, which are the summer ones, in between those. There's still obviously a few weeds that are growing in between the canes, but I've got it better under control is my main aim, so that next time I come I can just spend a few minutes and tidy it up a bit more. I've also thrown a mulch down, one to try and stop the weeds coming through, but where I've put a mulch down before I noticed that the weeds were coming out a lot easier, which is probably completely obvious to most people, but anyway, that's what I found. So with a heavy mulch now, the rest of the weeds should start coming out easily. That's my plan anyway. I'm still in two minds about whether or not to keep this raspberry patch here, or in the winter dig it all up and perhaps just do the start fresh, clear everything out, and start with some summer raspberries just in there. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens, but that'll be a later project later on in the year. Okay, so in front of you can see there's a whole row of pots and bags. These are all my potatoes so far, and to be honest, if you look on there, there's some more where I didn't quite have enough room here. I should say down here there is some ochre growing. Now I'm not sure about the ochre, I've grown it for a couple of years but not really using it if I'm honest, so it's growing there. I'll see if we use it this year, if not it'll go. But anyway, these are all my potatoes so far. I've still got some King Edwards and some Maris Piper to go in, but today I've put in some Sarpo Myra, but I was running out of pots, so that's not strictly true. I've got some 30-litre tree pots at home, but I'm saving those for the King Edwards because I think they're bigger potatoes, so they're going to need something a lot bigger. But yeah, as I was running out of pots, I've just raided everything I could find, and I had some paint containers and stuff that I've used here and there and over towards the back there, just to try and make some space. And I'm using the same as what I done before with all the others. I'm trying to go more into these tree pots instead of the bags, because the bags aren't very good. But the tree pots, I can get them for a reasonable price, but they can be quite pricey. But I think I'll probably buy some more tree pots this year. But when Wilkinson's do the bags on sale, again 50p for two, or something stupid like that, I'll be buying a load more of those just to have in reserve. So I've always got something I can use. So there we go. That's what I've done down the allotment this weekend, which I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but I'm actually a bit burnt from it all on the arms as well, because I was down the allotment for hours on Saturday, just really getting on top of things, which is really good to be able to do that, I have to admit. Yeah, so those potatoes I'm running out of pots for, but I've got other options now that I'll show you next week. And yeah, clearing those raspberries, it's going to be a monumental task to get them all, but I think eventually I'm going to just get rid of all those raspberries and start again and dig it all out. Those raspberries were all there when I took the plot on, so it's no big loss if they go. Okay, so that's it for this week, and not a huge amount to show you. I'm trying not to repeat the same thing over and over at the moment, although seeds, I'm showing you all the seeds I'm sowing, but I don't want to, I'm trying to keep it fresh and what have you. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.